The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, an Adaptation for Children by Ruth, Rocha, and Otavio, Roth. One day, a large number of people gathered together. They came from different places, and they were quite different from one another. Some were men and some were women. Their skin, their hair, and their eyes were different colors. Their bodies and faces were different shapes. They came from rich countries and poor countries, from hot places and cold places. Some came from kingdoms, and some came from republics. They spoke many different languages. They worshipped different gods. Some of the countries they represented had just come out of a terrible war that had left many cities destroyed, and an enormous number of people killed. Many people had lost their homes and their families. Many people had been hurt or killed because of their religion, their race, or their political opinions. What brought those people together was the wish that there should be no more war, that nobody should ever be hurt again, and that people who hadn't done other people any harm should never be punished again. So, all together, they wrote a document. In this document, they tried to make a list of the rights that every human being has and that everyone else should respect. This document is called the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and this is what it says. All people are born free. All people are born equal, and so have equal rights. People can think for themselves and understand what's going on around them. Everyone should act as brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter what language you speak, what your religion is, what your political opinions are, what country you come from, or who your family is. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. It doesn't matter what part of the world you come from, whether your country is a kingdom or a republic. These rights and freedoms are meant to be enjoyed by everyone. Everyone has the right to live, the right to be free, and the right to personal safety. No one can be someone else's slave. No one is to be hurt or to be punished in cruel or humiliating ways. The law must be the same for everyone. The law must protect everyone. People have the right to be protected by the courts so that their rights are respected. People cannot be arrested or sent away from their country unless it's for a very serious reason. Everyone has the right to a fair trial. No one has the right to interfere in other people's private lives, in their families, in their homes, or in their correspondence. People have the right of free movement within their country. People have the right to leave any country, even their own, and then return. No person or people shall have their nationality taken away from them. This means everyone has the right to belong to a nation, and they also have the right to change their nationality if they want to. All men and women have the right to get married and start a family. Once they've reached a certain age, it doesn't matter what race, nationality, or religion they are. A man and a woman can only get married if they both want to. Everyone has the right to own property. Anything that belongs to a person can't be taken away from him or her unless there's a fair reason. Everyone has the right to think the way they like. People have the right to hold opinions and tell other people what their opinions are, and they have the right to practice their religion in private or in public. All people have the right to meet together and to form associations, but no one can be forced to join an association if he or she doesn't want to. A government's authority comes from the will of the people. People must show what they want their government to do by voting. Everyone has the right to vote. Everyone has the right to work, and people have the right to choose the kind of job they want to do. Everyone has the right to good working conditions. Everyone has the right to equal pay for equal work. People should earn enough to keep themselves and their families healthy, to give them enough food to eat and enough clothes to wear, somewhere to live, and medical attention when they're ill. Everyone has the right to rest. They should have limited number of working hours and should still be paid while they're on holiday. All children have the same rights, whether their parents are married or not. Everyone has the right to go to school, and everyone must be free, and school must be free. Everyone should have the right to be taught a trade. Education should emphasize understanding, comprehension, tolerance, and friendship. People have duties towards the place where they live and towards other people who live there with them. Nothing that is written in this document may be used to justify taking away the rights and freedoms set out in this declaration. Many years ago, this declaration was approved. However, not all countries respect this document, and this is why everyone ought to read this document and why it should be taught in schools all over the world.